Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and I'm sure you're thinking, ooh, what's on her face? Everything but bam! The new Subculture eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am so excited to test this. So, fun fact, I was looking to see if I could find my other one, but you know how this is the maker of the Modern Renaissance palette, and I pulled this out this morning to show my mom what I was going to be filming with today because I was super excited. And I'm like, Mom, look, oh God, I'm so excited. Take it out of the package, it's got that same like velvet and ooh. And my mom goes, oh, that's pretty. And then I turned my back for 1 second. And my mom's dipping her little fingers in these things. I was like, Mama, I have not even swatched those yet. And she's like, well, I did, and they're nice, hee, and off she runs. So I'm just like, thanks, Mom. So I have not swatched these, but a couple of them have been touched by her little cute fingers. She's lucky, she's cute. I'm coming for you, Mom. But I wanted to bring this to my channel because I am just, I was obsessed. I love that other one. Where is it? Where my mama left it on my bed. It was this one, yeah. It's been shown some love. It's got some situations going on. But that is the old Modern Renaissance palette. I say old, I think it's only like, what, a year or two old. This was one of the first things I ever tried by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it just like sucked me right in. I became quickly obsessed with this palette. I used it for like 3 weeks straight, which for someone who kind of touches as much makeup as I do, that's a big deal. So when I heard that this bad boy was gonna get released, I was like, oh, you know my channel needs a little bit of this. So how about we look at these colors? How about we all have a heart attack? And look, oh my good Lord, I don't even want my face. Just take it all in. Just take it all in. So gorgeous. So I thought maybe we would go through, we would swatch some, we would talk about them, we would put them on my eyes because I got everything else done but the eyes. So I thought maybe we would play with this a little bit. So I'm gonna get some swatches on my hand for you. So I am shook right now. I just swatched them. First of all, they swatch like butter. Like, I didn't even think it was possible for there to be, like, for this batch to be better than her last batch somehow. But like, I'm not kidding you when I say, yeah, I did the entire palette. I was gonna like do 2 rows, and then I was like, no, can't stop, won't stop, and so I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I will tell you the shade names, and we will kind of peruse down the arm, and then we will talk about them in all of their glory. So this top shade right here is going to be hard to show up. That's the shade Cube. It's like a white shape shift into pink color that I cannot get to pick up on camera. Then we go down to Dawn, Destiny, which is like an army green, Adorn, which is like a beautiful shimmery gold meets yellowy orange kind of situation. We have a deep red called All Star, and then a brown, like an army brown in the shade Mercury. And then to complete the first row, we have Axis, which is like a deep tealy blue-green, insanely beautiful. Next up, we have the shade Roxy, which is appearing a little more orange on camera, but it's like a peachy pink orange. And then we have Electric, which is like a light golden yellow shift. Oh my good Lord, is that one beautiful. Next we have Fudge, which is like a deep red undertone chocolate color. New Wave, bright orange, like electric orange. Untamed, which is like a nice deep green with hints of like blue inside. Edge, which is like a nice bright beautiful yellow shade. Whoa, hello. And then the last one is Rowdy, which is like a beautiful deep purple meets black undertone situation. Oh my good Lord. Can you guys, I just want you to see all of them. Like, they are so beautiful. Oh my, I'm living for these. Like, this could be a tattoo, right? I'm kidding. I don't have any tattoos. But, fun fact. But, oh my God, these are so beautiful. And they are so creamy and so, like, rich in pigment. Like, these did not come to play. How am I supposed to choose what I want to put on my face today? I want to put them all on my face. All of them. Oh, and I should also say, too, this palette, I think it was only released at first on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. I don't know when it's coming to, like, Anastasia, to Sephora or Ulta or any stores like that. I picked this up the day it released off of their website. And, oh, and there are only 3 shimmers in it. Electric, Adorn, and the first one, Cube. There are only 3. The rest of them are like insanely beautiful matte pigments. Oh my gosh. This is like one of the most beautiful palettes ever. And I feel like what I love about it is how she stayed like right within this like matte meets like street tones. Like this is what reminds me of like almost like an urban jungle when I think of this. Oh, wait a second. Subculture. That could be why. Okay, so what do I want to put on my eyes? Okay, we're just going to start. We're going to go in with Dawn, which is the second color in the palette. It's just like a really nice light brown crease color. Gets me started. That's what we're going to start with. Because otherwise I'm never going to make a decision. Oh my God. And as always, her shadows, they are very soft shadows, so they do have kick up. Just, you know, be forewarned. But I did prime my eyelids, and I also went ahead and put, when I set my my eyelid primer, I set it with setting powder. So just FYI. Ooh, there you go. And you're going to get a nice shot of my nose highlight. What's up, girl? Hey. And my brows. My brows actually went really well today. So I was just like, yes, girl. Okay, what do I want to go in with next? I think next I'm going to go in with the shade Mercury, which is this, come on, let me have a little fella, which is this nice brown tone right here, also known as this, come on, what the hell? Also known as this brown tone right here. I think, hold on. Okay, I think maybe it just doesn't like being that close to my face. Who does though? That's awkward. All right, so we're going to go in with that shade Mercury, and we're just going to go in, pop that in the crease, keep layering this bad boy up. We just went dark again, didn't we? Oh my good Lord, if I'm not obsessed with these shadows right now. So I am going to do what I wanted to do because I have to. This red shade All Star right here, calling my name, otherwise known as this beautiful red shade. Don't know if it's ever going to focus, but that shade right there. It's going. We're going to build it up on the outside. We're going to put it in the crease, and we're going to try not to have a heart attack at its insane beauty. Oh my God. I've been waiting for this palette to come out. I'm dying. Oh my goodness. That red is like everything. I tried to concentrate it on the outer V, and I moved it just into the crease a little bit to give like that extra dimension. When you have super hooded eyes, you gotta like, there's all kind of tips and tricks that you gotta do to like give yourself some eyelid space, because I don't have very big eyelids compared to like the whole face. So next I want to move on to this part right here, which I have been hearing all kind of like I don't want to say shade, but like, you know, like you're not supposed to put shimmers right there, or like, I'm like, girl, life's short, put shimmers on your eyelids. I'm thinking like there are 3 shimmer shades in this palette, and one of them is going right there. Now which shades are gonna be, y'all? I'm torn between Adorn and Electric. This like insanely beautiful like light shimmer right here, and then this gold shimmer up here, like this deep orange gold versus a yellow gold. Those are my two, like, which one looks best with this eye look. I like how I'm sounding like I never get to touch this palette again. Like, if I don't make the right decision right now, it will ruin my life. I'm one of those people. God help me. Okay. I think I'm going to start with the yellow orange, and then maybe put a pop of the, of the orangey gold. I'm going to start there, and then I think I'm going to take the yellowy gold shimmer and like maybe pop that in the center. So first thing I'm going to do is grab me some glitter glue, honey, because you know it's coming. You know we need this in our lives. Oh my God, that orange is just amazing. And then I want to take just a little bit of that yellowy gold I was talking about, and I want to take just a little bit of that and kind of pop it in the center of the lid. And just kind of see if I can lighten up that whole area. And then you know you got to blend out the edges, because you don't want to be one of them. And I think I'm actually going to mix a little bit of that red shade All Star with that really, really dark lavenderish purple, just to kind of blend on the outside. And I want like the tiniest amount, just to kind of blend that whole out and make it make everything just like meld together. Ooh, girl, look at that. Beautiful. All right, I went ahead, I got my full beat, I finished my eyes, and I just smoked a little bit on the lower lash line. And you guys, my review of this insanely beautiful palette, I can't. Like, did we really expect anything less? I mean, if we think about it, did we really not expect Paige to love this? Like, no, of course I'm going to love it, but like, had to buy it, so had to make a video, had to tell you guys how amazing it was. I am super stoked to work with this dark teal shade right here. I'm dying. Like, these shades are, what I love about this palette, I think more than anything, is that it's a very unique palette. Like the way that she bundled, or the way, I don't know, I don't want to say she, but like you know, ultimately, because I know different creators work on different things, but the way that this was put together, I feel like is so unique in terms of all the different palettes that I have. And I mean, I'm looking at a lot of palettes, but it actually reminds me, there are some tones in here that are a little like, they remind me of the Androgyny palette from Jeffree Star. Hold on, where is that palette? So this is the Androgyny palette, and this is obviously this palette. So there are definitely some similarities and a lot of differences, obviously. But this is, I couldn't figure out which palette it was reminding me of, and it's giving me Androgyny flashbacks. That's what it is. Which this is an amazing palette too by Jeffree Star. I love that palette. But this is just, it's such an interesting blend of high pigments with like such a nice like suburban jungle feel. That's what comes to my mind, is like almost like dystopian future meets like big frizzy hair meets like beautiful green smoky eyes, and just like these, I have hazel eyes, and so every time I look at a palette like this, like my eyes just with this palette will turn like 16 different shades of 100 different colors. And I'm crazy about palettes like this. When it's like just like a standard like, oh, all the same tones, blah, 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 like that's not a palette I get into so much, because my eyes are not really gonna pop off with that one. And with a palette like this, my eyes are gonna turn blue, they're gonna turn green, they're gonna turn a blue green, they're gonna have smokes of like an orange going through them. I mean, they're gonna be pulling from every single different color I get on my eyes, and that's what I love about a palette like this. It really lends itself to let each person use it as they see fit, which I know what you're thinking, like every palette does that, but not really. You know, I feel like everyone's had a palette where they're just like, no, like this palette doesn't do it for me. It doesn't give me the freedom to really go anywhere. And I feel like the shades on this are so unique to anything that I've seen like recently in the beauty community that I'm obsessed. I'm in love with it, and 100% has my stamp of approval. Again, not that we didn't expect that, but I wanted to go through, swatch it for you guys, talk about it. Everything blends in, I mean, like a dream. This, oh my gosh, these shadows, they look so great together. They look amazing separately. I'm living. I will give you one last close-up so you can kind of see the finished product. So let's do that real quick. So these are the eyes in all of their finished glory. I did go ahead, I highlighted the brow bone a little bit, and like I said, I smoked out the under lash line, the bottom lash line, but I'm just obsessed. They all play so well off of each other. It's just like, how could something look so gorgeous? I just can't. Ugh. So I know this is kind of like a one-trick pony today. Like, what did we talk about? A palette. Did we love it? Of course. Well, like, we had to. Plus, I had to show you my cute little flower crown and how frizzy my hair is today. So, I mean, there were clearly more than one reason. There was more than one reason for this video, but, like, not really. Like, I just wanted to play with this palette. Okay, you guys, that is it for today. I will talk to you guys all later. I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whatever. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, any questions you have, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.